about virus, the term even virus, that is the word virus, came from the root word that is a Latin word, which that is virus, which means poison, and or not any noxious, that is liquids. So, and as usual, we know that virus is a sub-microscopic infectious agent. That is a kind of non-cellular infectious agent. It occurs in a form of particle which replicates inside the living cell of an organism. So that is when it is outside the body, it never that is it is considered as non-living thing. But when it get into the body of the living, that is living thing, living organism, it replicates. That is, it gets multiplies. That is, it develops, and virus is capable of infecting all the living things, such as the animals, the plants, and the microorganisms, including bacteria. So virus is able to even that is infect, that is bacteria. We know bacteria is one of the that is significant, that is among the microbes, but virus is capable of infecting, that is the microorganisms also. And issue that is in regards to the classification, viruses are classified, that is are classified based on phenotypic characteristics, and the phenotypic characteristic comprises, that is the morphology of the virus, a nucleic acid, that is the type of the nucleic acid it contains, that is, it has mode of replication, and the host organism, and the type of the disease that is it causes. So that is the way, that is the mode of the classification. So the classification is based on the phenotypic characteristic, which are the morphology, that is the nucleic acid, that is the type of the nucleic acid, mode of replication, that is replications, and the host organisms, that is the kind of that is organism it affects, and the type of the disease it causes. And this classification is based on, that is the International Committee that is on Taxonomy of Viruses. This that is responsible, that is the other one responsible for classifying, that is viruses, that is ICTV system. That is, the classification is based on ICTV system, that is the International Committee on Taxonomy of Viruses. And there is other, that is a classification, that is which is commonly known as Baltimore, that is a classification. The Baltimore classification is that is based on the RNA, that is synthesis, and it contains, that is from that is almost 1 to 7 groups. That is, the viruses are been classified, that is into, that is 7 groups, that is 1 to 7, that is group or segment. And we know that normally viruses are in form of independent particles known as virions. That is, it is like particle, it does not have cell, it is not, that is it is a cellular, or something that does not have cell. So, and that particle is known as virion, that is virion or virions, that is in plural form. So and normally virus, what it contains is that it consists of genetic material, a protein, and a capsid. So this is the major, that is component of the virus: a genetic material, that is either DNA or RNA, that is, and protein, and also that is the capsid, that is the outer, that is layer or outer covering. And transmission, how it that is used to, that is get transmitted, is based on, that is the factors. There are some of the factors that are mainly, that is considered, that is in case of the that is viral transmission. That is these are the vectors, the blood-sucking insect, and the sexual contact. Normally, that is virus get transmitted, that is through vectors. Those animals that they will, that is transmit the virus from another, that is living organism to another, that is from a living organism to another living, that is organism, and through blood-sucking insect also. That is, through some of the insect, they can, that is after they suck, that is the viral infected person, that is they suck the blood of viral infected person. When they suck, that is the blood of other person, they transmit, that is the virus. So that is how it also that is get transmitted. And also through sexual contact, like for example in case of that is AIDS, acquired immune deficiency syndrome, or HIV. You know that virus get transmitted through that is sexual contact. So these are the basic that is modes of transmission of viruses. Yes, this is just a recap that is in case of the virus.